Hello, everyone, and welcome to our review of the first episode of Winter Soldier and the Falcon.
Oh, why?
Because I love that it annoys you greatly.
It knows everyone.
No, everyone loves it. So, this will be slightly different to our last couple of reviews that we've done. We're going to do some 10-minute reviews, just standardized 10 minutes, just give our quick thoughts, feelings, emotions on it, and then our big old roundup of what we thought would be on our podcast channel or on our main channel when every episode's out.
Yes.
So, the timer starts now.
Oh,
Dan,
stressful.
what did you think of the episode?
I don't want to say it was boring, but it was more introduction, I suppose.
Yeah, it's certainly just a nice character introduction of everything, and overall I enjoyed it, but I didn't have much to say when it first came out. It's got great action, like movie style action. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
pretty-
it's same as the rest of Disney Plus shows. It's all cinema budget.
Yeah,
Well,
you can look at like a Daredevil, and it's just corridors and like low light, so they can hide the stunt doubles and everything. This is more out in the open, big old action sequences. Only one in this, really.
Yeah.
Which is right at the beginning with Batroc the Leaper coming back from old Winter Soldier, your favorite, I think.
I do not remember the character.
He's the guy on the boat that Captain America punches and does all the flippies, and then just bashes him off.
Honestly, nope, don't remember it.
Yeah, he's right at the beginning when on the introduction.
I know what you're on about, but I just don't remember the character.
Yeah, but that's a nice return of that character, because you don't know what happens to him. And also a main staple in the comics. So, good for him. So it starts with, like we said, Falcon and Falcon is trying to save a, I guess, US agent.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of showing kind of what the events after Endgame or what the life is like
so
now.
he's currently still working for the military.
Yeah, so instead of working for Avengers now, he's now working for the military again.
Yeah. And then he's got a side companion now, who's like his little fanboy, who I think in the comics also takes on the role of the Falcon. So
Don't know that.
yeah, from what I've seen, people are saying that the name is the same as one of the dudes in the comics who takes on the role of the Falcon. So setting up that, maybe, who knows? Then Sam finally completes the mission. Big old helicopters, canyon chase, all enjoyable. Would you agree?
Yeah, it's a fairly cool fight scene. Similar to Top Gun.
And I think a lot of people say Independence Day.
Yeah, that one as well.
But yeah, and then we cut to a bit of dialogue talking about Captain America maybe being on the moon and flag smashers.
Yeah, and Sam is kind of wrestling with this kind of debate in his head about kind of like taking up the mantle of Captain America. He doesn't feel like it's right for him.
Yeah, because there's a lot of pressure. Because you got to live up to Captain America. And
also, Rhodey is in this as kind of cameo.
Yeah, so we jump to United States, and he's in a museum, and he's going to hand over the shield, and Rhodey's there watching, and they have a nice old conversation about like whether or not they live up to it, because Rhodey's going to try and take over from Iron Man, potentially.
And then you see Bucky actually have some kind of nightmare, the memory of he had when he was the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, so it starts out in this hotel, and Bucky's the Winter Soldier, and he's slashing down people, just mowing them down. And there's this nice little tourist guy just wandering around, and then he's like trying to get into his hotel room, and then he flicks around and goes, and then just Bucky wakes up, so you don't know what happens to him, but you can assume he killed him.
Yeah.
Because it's murderous. At first, I thought this was he was trying as the Winter Soldier working around, and he was gonna just be clearing up shit, and he was gonna open the door for the dude, because I thought he was gonna be good Bucky.
Oh, I thought it just wasn't Bucky. I thought it was just gonna be someone who's trying to fake to be him again, like we saw in Civil
I
War.
thought it was gonna be murderous Bucky going down and taking down people, but then he's like good still, so he just goes and opens the door because the dude's struggling to open the door.
No,
And
but
no, it's just murderous Bucky from the past,
yeah,
and then he's in
with
mandated
therapy.
therapy. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, he has like therapy and has like 3 steps that he has to do. He has to kind of reconcile all his past grievances.
Yeah, and he's got a list of people who he's looking for to hunt down.
Yeah,
and repent for, and Zemo is on that list.
it is.
So, bunch of Easter eggs.
Bit of foreshadowing.
People from the comics. Also, a bunch of Easter eggs from the comics. If you want to look through that list, I can't tell you all of them now because we're on a time limit.
That's true. Very quickly, Sam also has a kind of relationship with his sister. Apparently, he had some bank problems, and because of the blip, the bank won't give him any funding.
Yeah, so his sister didn't blip and was around for the 5 years, and so were all his cousins, or nephews.
Nephews.
Yeah, so they've grown up from kids to at least teenager, or slightly younger than teenager, and they want to play video games all day.
As always.
Classic. But yeah, I thought those scenes were pretty good because they're like
Quite down to earth.
I didn't realize he had a sister.
No, neither did I. I don't think they referenced it before, but a bit of
I think
backstory.
They have mentioned it before in
Maybe
a movie, but
and then to jump back onto Bucky, he's made kind of friends with a kind of oldish bloke because no one else wants to be friends with him. And he goes for a date with another lady, and then he finds out
who
that
the old man sets him up on.
Yeah, he almost sets him up on, which is a bit of a weird scene.
I like the why do you wear the gloves? And it's like, I have bad circulation.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, it's true.
Because he's trying to hide the fact that he's the Winter Soldier, basically, because he's cut his hair and he wears hoodies and sunglasses and a cap.
Yeah, but
he
then
doesn't in this episode. But
it's revealed that the guy he killed was the old guy's son.
Yeah, but that's right at the end because they're on the date and he's having a big old chat about whatnot, and then she mentions, "Oh, it's nice that you're hanging out with the old dude," and he's like, "Oh shit," and because she's just giving backstory because his son's mysteriously died, and you learn that he's hanging out with it to try and make repent, but he hasn't told the old man yet, and it feels like
kind of wonder what's going to happen. Maybe that'll be reconciled.
I wonder if that's going to get revealed.
Maybe.
But yeah, so then we go to a bank and with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and they're trying to get a loan, and the bank guy's like a fan, but he's also slightly there's sort of slight racism undertones on it.
Yeah, definitely.
And that was surprising because you don't think Marvel would do that, but now,
yeah,
because
everyone's
they've
doing
done it, but they do it lightly. This seems quite heavy.
Yeah,
on like the actual going for it, because I think these are a bit more open to the idea that they can flesh out characters so they can give them backstory rather than lightly touching it on the movies and then just kind of feathering it just so that people get the idea.
Yeah, and then there's there's like a kind of this new kind of group of people who want to set the whole world. Flag smashers, that's it. They want to put the world back to before the blip, and I think this is kind of the main villain of the show, or supposed to be at the minute.
Yeah, and old matey boy from the Falcon's teammate is going to one of the rallies because they've been getting people to rally up and go around, and then this dude jumps out a window with bags and just kicks a guard and beats the shit out of matey boy.
Yeah, and then the shield that Sam put into the museum right at the start was then revealed to be a new Captain America. Came out.
Yeah, and he gives a little old wink, because why not? Yeah.
And that's in the episode.
Yeah. Overall, enjoyable.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say it's the favorite thing, but it's certainly a great introduction to the characters if you don't know them. You get the gist.
Yeah. And we'll wait and see, I suppose. We'll wait and see the second one.
Generally a high budget, because you can generally tell.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It was 25 million per episode, the budget.
Jeez. But I like the music a lot in this.
Yeah, it's very Winter Soldier vibes.
I think there is the Winter Soldier cue in there somewhere.
Yeah.
all in all, good first episode. Lays down a lot of groundwork for the intrigue. No real staple characters introducing a lot of new ones.
How do you think it compares to WandaVision to start off with?
I think it's easier to watch than WandaVision.
Yeah, WandaVision is a bit more of a tricky one. But I think
more people will enjoy this than WandaVision just because it's an easier start.
Definitely. Also, only 6 episodes long, so it's probably not as much filler.
I'm curious because they seem to be taking their time. Also, they're longer episodes. They seem to be taking their time, but speaking of time, we're running out. So that's our review for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I said it right.
Yeah.
Well,
that's good.
So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Come back for the next one. Bye.
Bye.